Welcome to our video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up your 20548 thermal printer with FedEx Ship Manager desktop software. Please note that this is a desktop software version, not the browser version. So if you're looking for the browser version, the link to that video will be in the description. If you are in fact here for the software version, then you're in the right place. Before watching this video though, make sure that your printer is properly configured with Zebra compatible drivers. These drivers are different from our standard drivers, so if you don't have the Zebra compatible drivers, you can watch the setup guide from the link in the description. If you attempt to use our regular native drivers for the software, it's not going to work, trust me on this. Here we have FedEx Ship Manager. You want FedEx Ship Manager to use your thermal printer, so we do that by going over to Utilities and then Printer Setup. The main thing we want to focus on is Label Printer. Make sure this is Zebra LP2844, and if you want you can put the report printer to be the same thing. But the important part is make sure label printer is Zebra LP2844. Do not press test printer because for some reason it will misalign your labels, so don't press test printer. We can do the testing later on with the actual shipping label. Then press OK. Now we want to set the label size. The way to do this is you have to set the label size for each shipping profile. So we go to Customize, Shipping Profiles, and here are your different shipping profiles. For example, default domestic shipping profile, we would click on this and then View/Edit, and when it comes up, you want to look for FedEx Express Preferences and change this to 4x6 thermal label without dock tab. This is for if you're using 4x6 labels, but if you're using a different size, pick the size that if you're using official FedEx provided shipping labels, then you can match up the label with a format number. But we over here, we're using standard 4x6 shipping labels, so we're going to choose 4x6 thermal label without dock tab. Next, I'm going to go over to my ground preferences, and I want to make sure that it's the same for here as well. Under label format, I'm going to choose 4x6 thermal label without dock tab. If you have any other shipping service types, then it would show up here, and you do want to make those changes to label format on your other shipping types as well if you do have other ones. But on my account, I only have FedEx Express and FedEx Ground. So I'm going to press OK, and we're back on here. Now if you want all of your labels to come out with a 4x6 or whichever size you choose, then you're going to go ahead and do the same thing for the rest of the shipping profiles. So for example, I'm going to do the same thing on this one, View/Edit, and then FedEx LTL Freight Preferences, and change this to 4x6. Then press OK. And then default international shipping profile, View/Edit, FedEx Express Preferences, change this to 4x6, Ground Preferences, also 4x6, and then OK. Alright, so I've applied the changes to these three shipping profiles, and I'm going to press OK, and the way we test this is putting in a dummy shipping address. Once you've filled out the fields and chose your shipping service, go ahead and press Ship, and your shipping label should print out of your printer. Now what we want to do is cancel the shipment because this was only a test. We're going to go over to Shipping List, Domestic, or whichever one that you chose as your test. And we're just going to highlight our test and press delete. So now you're not going to get charged for that shipping label that you just made. Just make sure to take the shipping label that you made and rip it up and put it into the garbage. That about wraps it up for this video. I hope we helped, and if you have any other questions, do not hesitate to chat with us on our website at arkscan.com.